Hello everyone, let's make yummy Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah! In today's video, I'll be showing you how I made this yummy, healthy, nutritious Thanksgiving turkey. So this is me trying to put everything to season this turkey. Sit back, relax, let's dive in. Again today, I'll be showing you how you can make a yummy, tasty, delicious Thanksgiving turkey. Sit back, relax, let's dive in. How are you doing? Yay! Welcome back. So, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you the recipe that I use to make a juicy Thanksgiving turkey. Here I have the turkey, I have the ginger, I have the lemon, and this is the big turkey again. I have the lemon, I also have other ingredients. That's the lemon. I have the vegetable oil. I have the parsley and the cilantro, which I will be using. So I used different herbs to make this Thanksgiving turkey. I have the margarine, the butter, which I'll be using to butter the body of this turkey. Here I have the red apple. Yes, that's the red apple. I have the orange, which I'll be using to garnish this turkey. I also have a couple of other ingredients. I have the carrots. Yeah. Remember, we'll be making healthy, yummy, tasty, juicy turkey. And this is the spring onions, which I'll be using. I also have a couple of ingredients. This is the green peas, which I'll be using. And here I have the red bell pepper, which I'll be using. And here I have the thyme and the rosemary, which I'll be using. These herbs are actually very, very nutritious, healthy. And this is the bay leaf, which I'll be using. And here also I have different types of seasoning. Yes, I have the lemon seasoning, the Italian seasoning, and this is the salt, which I'll be adding for taste. And I have the nut chicken. Yeah, your cooking is not complete without nut chicken, which I'll be using. I have the thermometer. I have the syringe, which I'll be using. And here I have the baking pan and the foil paper, which I'll be using. So sit back, relax, let's dive in. Yeah. So the first thing I did was to cut my ingredients. You first of all want to wash the ingredients. I have the bell pepper and I have the spring onions, which I am cutting now. I'll be adding some herbs. I added some cilantro, I added some parsley, and I added all the other dried herbs. And I'll be blending everything together. Yes, these are the secret herbs that I'll be using to make this healthy, juicy Thanksgiving turkey. And here I added a couple of rosemary leaves, rosemary herbs into the blender, and I added the thyme, some thyme, fresh thyme into the blender with the rosemary. And these are the secret herbs that I will be using to make this Thanksgiving turkey. And here I have the paprika, the to make it spicy a little bit. I added the lemon, uh I added the garlic powder. Yes, I added the Italian seasoning. I added the lemon pepper seasoning. I added the basil. I added the some dry cilantro. I added the meat tender. I added some onion, lemon, and this is the herbs I have in the blender. So I'll be adding some lemon. I squeezed out this lemon. This is all to give this yummy taste, to give the turkey yummy taste. Then I'll be adding some orange. I squeezed one medium size of orange into the already herbs in the blender. Then I'll be adding the bay leaf here. These are the secret ingredients that I'll be using to spice, to season this turkey. And now I added the nut chicken And the next thing I'll be adding some salt for taste. Now, yes, I added the salt. A tablespoon of salt will be good. And after adding the salt, I will go ahead and add the vegetable oil. Yes, I'll be blending this with 1 cup of vegetable oil. And this is the best way for you to make your secret seasoning that you will be using for your Thanksgiving turkey. So I blended everything together. And yeah, this is ready. Our secret seasoning sauce is ready. You can actually use this on anything. What I mean by that is you can use this to marinate your beef, your chicken, any protein. And the next thing I did was to make sure I get rid of all the water on the turkey. I put some margarine in a container. This is about 32 ounces of margarine, and I will be adding some nut chicken again, and I sprinkle some nut chicken on the turkey. Yeah, you want to make sure that your turkey is dry. I mean, the body is dry, there is no water, so that the seasoning that I'll be adding will stay on it. So the next thing I did was to add some salt. I rubbed the turkey body with some salt. This is to give it taste, but the main thing now is to mix the seasoning with the margarine. So I mixed everything together. You want to whip this. And the next thing I'll be doing is to put this inside the pocket of the turkey. So you want to make some oil on the body of the turkey, underneath the skin. Adding this seasoning underneath the skin will give this turkey a very yummy and nutritious taste. So you want to put this butter, this meat seasoning, underneath the turkey skin. And by the time this gets into the oven, it's going to help to cook the turkey, and the seasoning will get into the turkey well. So I added some of the seasoning into the cilantro and the parsley. I'm stuffing the inside of the turkey. I added the orange, the carrot, the green peas, the cilantro, and now I am adding ginger. And I rub that with a little bit of seasoning. So this is the apple. You can use any apple of your choice. So I use apple also to stuff the inside of the turkey, and everything is going to melt in. And this is the bay leaf. I added the bay leaf into this, and this is almost ready. I cut the spring onion and I stuck this into the turkey, and this is actually looking very, very yummy already without baking. So I rub the body of the turkey with the already seasoning marinated sauce. And this is needed for the seasoning to get into the turkey so that you have a well marinated turkey. I rub everything on the body again so that this will help in the cooking of the turkey by the time it gets inside the oven. Yeah! Our nutritious Thanksgiving turkey is almost ready. So I added some stuffing in on the baking pan. I added the carrots, the apple, the lemon, the orange, the string beans. I put everything inside a pan, and this will help with the cooking of the turkey. Yeah. After I was done with all this, the next thing is for me to bake this turkey in the oven at 475 Fahrenheit. So that's the next thing I did. The turkey is ready. I took it to the oven. I already tried to preheat the oven before finishing up marinating the turkey. In doing this, is going to make the turkey cook on time. So I already preheat the oven at 450 Fahrenheit. And the next thing I did was to cover the turkey with some aluminum foil. Don't forget this step, because if you don't cover your turkey and you with aluminum foil and you put it in the oven, your turkey is going to look very, very dry, and you don't want that. So I'll be baking this for about 20 minutes, and after that I reduce the heat to about 350 Fahrenheit. And now this Thanksgiving turkey, it's ready. Yeah. This is very, very nutritious. I bring out the turkey, and I will be dressing this turkey to give it that fun look of Thanksgiving turkey. Yeah. So I'll be using carrots, orange. I also have some cranberries. I have the parsley, cilantro, the thyme, the rosemary, which I'll be using to garnish and to prepare this Thanksgiving turkey. So the next thing I did was to spread the cilantro onto the tray. Then I will be putting some carrots, and this will help to hold the turkey. Yeah. The turkey is gonna sit on this. Then I put the turkey on this. This is the best way for you to garnish and to dress your Thanksgiving turkey. And I put some rosemary herbs on the turkey, and this is looking yummalicious already. And I put some oranges, cut oranges around this turkey. And now I am adding the cranberry, and ta-ta! The Thanksgiving turkey, it's ready. Yeah. These actually look very, very healthy. Will you try this recipe out? Let me know in the comment section. Until next time, when I come your way, it's still your girl, Cecelia Howard. Happy Thanksgiving. I love you all. Bye for now. Thank you.